What? Who is this crazy person? What's up, dudes and dudettes of the year? Now, my name's Scythe, and oh boy, today we're starting a Skyrim Special Edition series, everybody! Oh my goodness gracious, seriously, I am so stoked about this, everybody, because let me tell you a little bit of a crazy story here, alright? I was sitting there in real life, dreaming. Literally dreaming in my sleep about an Elder Scrolls game, sitting there thinking, man, I wish I could play an Elder Scrolls game. I am absolutely craving it. And then suddenly, whoa, I look on Steam and I see that the Skyrim Special Edition is already coming out like right away. So what are the odds of that, right? So I'm going to be starting a series of this, folks, and oh my goodness gracious, although I am going to expect that most of you, because who doesn't know what Skyrim is, I know that there's going to be some of you that are going to just be new to the game in general, so let me just tell you here first, folks, the Special Edition, as you kind of saw when we were up there, it was all black and white and gray. That's the normal colors of the game. And now this sweet transition into the colorful world of the Special Edition is just insane. We're playing on the PC, of course, but I am going to be using a wired Xbox controller because we're a melee character, and honestly speaking, we don't need to use a mouse and keyboard. I don't care. Later in this series, we potentially could end up using some nifty little mods, and the Special Edition is actually really, really cool because it's on the Xbox One and the PS4, and actually brings mods to the experience, which is, I mean, how cool is that? Consoles actually getting mods. It's finally happening. It's awesome that that is actually available because, okay, this guy's seriously freaking me out, man. But the other thing, too, is obviously as well, the visuals have been stepped up like crazy. I'm pretty sure that they actually took some, if not taking the code from some of the mods, like visual mods out there, they definitely ended up taking inspiration from the visual mods out there, because there are mods for the PC version of Skyrim, like way back, that could make the game look absolutely breathtaking. And although although I do still think that the mods might actually make even the Special Edition of Skyrim not look as good, the fact of the matter is that this is extremely well optimized. That's the biggest reason, because of course visual mods are very taxing on the computer, right? But this one, I'm noticing, like, we're playing on the highest settings here, and we're actually not getting any slowdown, especially while recording. Then again, I use Shadowplay, and Shadowplay is fantastic for recording. Doesn't end up having that much issues with bringing down the quality and frame rate of stuff, right? But one of the things that's so cool is you'll kind of notice, I mean, not really right now because it's automated, but look at all the fabric details on this guy's clothes and stuff like that. The real thing that stepped up isn't so much the graphics of the world and the 3D objects and stuff, it's the textures that they have overlaying everything. It's like a full-on HD, like, look at that! Doesn't that look like a real, like, hay roof? Okay, it actually looks very beautiful. What am I even talking about? This looks amazing. Look at the wood! Seriously! So, I'm gonna have a blast with this game, and honestly, I really hope that everybody else is gonna be enjoying it. I really hope you're all gonna be as excited as I am for this, because Skyrim is one of those games right up there with Trove or GTA 5, like, Wrecked! It is one of my absolute favorite games. Like, seriously, I'm one of those freaks that has clocked in like thousands of hours in Skyrim. Who hasn't? But I've played, like, between me and my brother Johnny, we've played every different character and completed like every quest, or at least almost all of them. Some of them were broken and stuff. But either way, like I said, we're not going to be playing with mods at first, but I'm excited of the opportunity for us to play with mods later, and maybe even a little bit Tamriel Online if those guys end up making their mod available for the Special Edition. But either way, let me customize my character here, and we're actually going to end up being an orc due to popular demand. I asked a couple fans off camera what they think I should have played as and stuff like that. Chronozilla said that we should be playing as an orc, and then a couple other people had a suggestion that we're gonna call him Shrek. So let me just customize this guy right now. I guess I should show you a little bit, because I'm sure that anybody watching this does want to see, but I mean, you know, you can actually customize your character insane, like to an insane degree, right? Well, oh my goodness gracious. These are just a bunch of presets, of course, that you can just build your character off of. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this guy. Make him a little bit lighter rather than being such a ridiculously, like, your character looks very, very different right now. Unfortunately, they don't have like a side-by-side of what an in-game character looks like, because half the time I'll be sitting here designing a character or something, and then it's like, oh, hey, that actually looks really good. And then you get it in-game, and it looks more human than the in-game characters, and it feels very out of place, you know what I mean? Okay, so what type of scar should we actually have? Definitely gotta have something scarred up on him on his left side, just because it is beautiful. Those must just be the same scars on the right side of his face. I really, really like this default one, but I guess we're gonna take... Oh man, yeah, let's take, yeah, I like this one because it like gets right on his nose too, you know? And then we can give him some war paint. Oh man, that looks sick already. No, we gotta go with the black, man. Gotta give him some eyeliner, make him look beautiful. Ew, I don't want to give him a gross goblin nose. He's supposed to be an orc, not a freak. I like how you can actually color his neck, like, or his forehead. Why is his forehead, like, darker than the rest of him? I don't get it. Oh, man, look at that. That's so sick. Because now he's got, like, a messed up left eye to go with his scar. Even though his other eye looks like he's kind of falling asleep. But, hey, whatever. Oh, there. That's a little bit better, isn't it? Oh, maybe not. Okay, I gotta keep messing with this stuff. I just want to kind of give you a taste of it, because otherwise we'll be here all day. Oh, and the hair. Oh, special edition. Why didn't you take some of the modded hair that people ended up making, man? Because what is it about these games where they always make all the hair look so bad, you know? Like, nobody has a hairstyle like this. And if I was an orc, I'd cut that part off and just make it like cool, normal hair. Because, like, look at this. He looks like a turnip. Why would I want him to look like a turnip? Make him look cool, like some type of a warrior, not some freak. Goodness gracious, that facial hair. Please put a better light on the character. That's another mod that I know was actually a very popular one for older versions of this game, was they had a mod that would actually like put a light in front of your character while you're customizing him. So it's kind of surprising that the devs didn't take hints from any of that stuff. Like, I find it very, very strange. Okay, we could either give him black hair, which definitely looks great, or we can give him a lighter type of hair, which doesn't look as good for a big, ugly orc. So instead, well, he could either be an old man. Let's just give him that one and just say that he's done. Shrek, of course. Now, just to kind of set up the story here, folks, just for anybody that's just tuning in. Oh my, excuse me, folks, I had a little bit of a cough attack there. Unfortunately, had to skip a little bit of the scene here, but pretty much your character always ends up starring as a prisoner in these Elder Scrolls games, right? And they're just trying to introduce, like, there's those guys right there that are in the brown. Let's call them the poop men. They're like the militia of this lore and everything like that, right? I don't know what that noise was. It was a dragon. You can't hear it, though. And then there's these guys, which are the Stormcloaks. I think that's what they're called anyway. It's been a long time since I played Skyrim, all right? But these guys are kind of like the rebel resistance. Oh, that depth of field is actually really, really nice. They actually managed to make it look really good. And obviously, you know, evilness happens because there's kind of a conflict between them and stuff. And I do want to give a heads up before we start this series and before this moment shows up that this game in some ways is not going to necessarily be G-rated and kid-friendly. So heads up for that. Heads up for that, kids. If, you know, I'll look away. If your parents have a problem with it, then, yeah, that's okay. You can just skip over this series. But otherwise, you know, there's a little bit of blood, a little bit of, you know, killing people with swords and hammers and stuff like that. And not to mention, every now and then you might see like a light swear or two just from the characters. Not really that much that I can do to prevent any of that stuff, unfortunately. And of course, I'm going to end up getting better volume levels throughout the series, because right now I have their speech volume pretty low so that we can kind of focus on, so that I can kind of focus on commentating, because otherwise this whole beginning section is just really absurdly long, you know? Oh no. What's that behind you, you idiot? You can actually get his axe. It's a very rare, difficult weapon to get because you kind of got to glitch your way to getting it in one of the towns. I know way too much about this game, like seriously. Oh no! It's the bad guy! He's the last boss! I don't know what our character is doing, it's scaring me. What's happening? Can I control my character? Oh yeah, it always ends up freezing here for some reason. There we go. So yeah, for today's episode, by the way, folks, it's gonna definitely be a longer episode than anything else that we're gonna end up running across, just because we gotta get through the starting area, tutorial area and stuff, and then we'll probably end up getting to Riverton or whatever the first town is, and then most likely end up calling it a day. So now we go up here, that guy gets eaten, and then fire gets breathed on him. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh man, feels so good on my orc face. You look beautiful, let me ride you with the Dragon Rider mod. Just kidding, it's not a mod. I like how our character ended up getting hurt from that. He sounds like a wimp too, he doesn't sound like an orc, he's like, ugh! No! Get out of there, little Jimmy! Hello? Oh. Oh, thank you very much. I think he was, this guy was cold, so he was asking for him to warm him up, because you see he's not wearing a shirt. He's got no sleeves. So we just run over here. Standard tutorial. I'm sure you've seen every YouTuber going through all of this stuff. Gangway! Excuse me! Pardon me! I want to get out to the beautiful parts of this world. Okay, that's still pretty beautiful. But I'm fully expecting, like, this is gonna be a very long series, everybody. Like, I don't know how long we're gonna go with it, but like I said, I had a huge craving for some Skyrim, man, or just an Elder Scrolls game in general. Now, this is where we get a little bit of a choice at the beginning, where we can either join the militia guys or the Stormcloaks. I want to join the militia guy because it means we're gonna kill ourselves some Stormcloak guys and get their armor and stuff. And I like the way that theirs looks better than these weird brown guys. Let's call them FedEx. That's the better joke, right? Now, because we're playing on the PC version as well, it means that we're gonna have faster loading times, which of course I'm still gonna have to cut them out a bit. Oh my goodness. What happened to your face, dude? You actually look really nice. I can't even believe it. Something about choosing from junk. Okay, let me just grab this gross armor. Don't worry, we'll end up swapping our armor in a minute. Let's grab this as well. And, go over into our inventory and give ourselves some dual wielding. Yeah. All right, I'll pull on this chain. Let me through the doorway. Oh, we had to wait for him to do it? Never mind, he's a sucker. That's all he is, he's a fool. Where's everybody else? Where's the first guys that we gotta get? Bloop. Oh man, I'm so stoked about this. Like seriously, you have no idea. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Stop talking that girl up. Okay, seriously, that's hilarious. He's sitting there talking her up, so intoxicated by her beauty that he's dumb enough to get himself killed. No, I don't want to cut you up. I'm doing the thing. I was doing the move. There, we finally get to swap all of our gear. Oh, yeah, nice. What about you? What do you got? A shield? That's 25 bucks right there. That's what that is. Okay. Ignore the naked person. Let's just take this gigantic axe. Oh, yes. I want to use this broomstick, actually. Okay, what's this? There's some more stuff to steal. We're only stealing these things because they're getting us money, okay? We're only stealing them because they get us money. Yep, totally, that's the only reason why. Haha. Now, it would be nice, too. I don't know how many, like, things that this game ended up getting inspired by. Like the Special Edition, I mean, doesn't seem like they have the better third-person mod. Maybe they secretly did, I don't know. Oh, this is gonna be funny. This is gonna be funny. Okay, never mind, he already saw me. I mean, granted, I am wielding a giant axe, so there's no real way that he's gonna be able to sneak up on anybody. Oh, he's got a great sword! Give it to me! This man! My time here is ogre. Give me the great sword! Yes, that's the one that I want. Oh, two-handed great swords are my favorite weapons in games. Let me just grab all these potions, even though I don't know if they're necessarily gonna be any good for us. How do we end up using the hotkeys again? We can favorite those, and then while in game we press up to open the favorites menu. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, now, granted, this game definitely plays better with a mouse and keyboard, for sure, because you have hotkeys and junk like that, but just as a melee character, it just feels better with a controller in my hand. Then again, I spent thousands of hours playing this game with a controller in my hand, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to attack my friends, I wanted to attack that Uggles! Yeah! I don't know what I just did. Excuse me, you're an extremely old. Ew. Oh, don't let it touch me. That's just Kool-Aid on our sword. What about all these things? We don't need any of this junk, right? I seem to recall there being a key back there, though. I don't know why. Why would I think that? I don't know. Oh, they're trying to teach us our lockpicking, right? Where's our lockpicks? Where's the lockpicks? Ooh. What does this book teach us? Nothing? Yeah, probably nothing. What about this knapsack? There we go. That's what I was looking for. All right, let's see if we can end up doing this properly. I know how to lockpick, okay? All right. It's probably just right at the top. Yeah, there we go. So the way that that ends up working, folks, oh, he's got beautiful clothes, is you gotta get the lockpick to be in the right direction for when you end up twisting the lock. So once you get to expert locks, it'll be like, you gotta get the perfect pixel for it to actually end up unlocking. So this guy ended up teaching us spells, and he's given us the mage's cloak as well. I'm gonna wear these just because they look really, really cool. I mean, look at that. Don't we look so much better than we did in that Uggles armor? I seriously gotta say so. Now, let's actually equip a spell here, just because it's beautiful. I just want to show you all this, even though we're boringly going to end up being a melee character, I'm sorry to say, just because I think it's so much cooler, even though, I mean, the spells are pretty beautiful in this game. They really are. I want to set someone on fire, seriously. Where is he? Where's the guy that we're gonna set ablaze? Now, granted, we don't necessarily need to have both of our hands with the fire spell, because that's actually a perk that you end up getting later, where you'll combine both of the spells that you end up having, so long as both of them are the exact same. So we would actually do a Hadouken instead of just this, where it's like, Alakazam! Alakazam, you're dead! Okay, these guys are going to destroy my face if I don't end up swapping to a beautiful blade. Hello, my comrades. Rah! Shrek is ready to wreck. Okay, we already got them. That was really, really easy. We don't need any of this gear. Excuse me? Oh, look, he fell over. He just tripped. It wasn't our fault. We didn't end up killing him. Hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna dance around your arrows. Yep, you don't got me. Up, 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 up. You can't end up hitting me! You can't hit me! But there is one thing that I definitely do want to end up doing. Oh man, I missed this game. The fire looks beautiful though. Your MP is low! He's dead though, so who cares? Nice! Give me the arrows and give me the bow as well. Let's actually mess around with that. Grab the arrows from this guy, because we definitely need those. And let's see what the ranged attacks are like, and if they ended up stepping these up at all. I can't believe how good that fire actually looked, though. I didn't know they added, like, volumetric lighting or whatever it's called. Ooh. I mean, Skyrim always looked good, man. It always did. But now, I mean, I want to drink that water. Now, the thing that I love about this game is its design. On a mechanical level, the devs, I remember watching all the developer vlogs and stuff like that, and they were talking about how they purposefully make the water flow towards the exit to instruct the player that that's the way that we're gonna go. So instead, we're gonna go against the current so that we can end up getting the goodies that are over here, right? This skeleton's got 3 gold. There's also a coin purse, and I don't know if we can move that lens thing and stuff. Maybe we secretly could. Either way, absolutely amazing game, man. Seriously, I love it. I am so stoked for it. Hopefully you're all gonna be enjoying it, folks. I really, really do. All right, so where's the other things? What is all this? That's a bunch of garbage we don't need. I know that we do come across a... Oh, okay, Shelob. Those with arachnophobia, be warned. These spiders are very freaky. I shouldn't be using a ranged attack, but I'm going to. Okay, I suck with the ranged, especially with the controller. Okay, never mind, that's good. Oh my goodness! Oh! I forgot how scary they were! Ha! Don't worry, we'll defeat all of them with our super slow bow and arrow skills. I mean, of course, we could end up getting a bunch of perks that would make things a lot easier. We should probably kill this guy too. I'm going to hit you in with an arrow in the back. Just because it's great. Okay, let's grab ourselves that iron sword and put it on our favorites as well. We should also totally end up putting... Where's the bow and arrow? There it was, right there. What am I thinking? Put that on our hot bar, if you want to even call it that as well. Just so that we can kind of switch on the fly. Okay, now they want us to sneak up on a bear, which is very, very difficult to end up doing. And I forgot also because we're like really, really bad with our sneaking skills, being barefoot actually makes a difference. Why is our character so big on his top end and so teeny weeny on his bottom? Like seriously, I don't even want to play third person because that's scary. All right. He detected me! Ah! What just happened there? Seriously. Okay. All right. That was really, really easy. Surprisingly, okay. I'll take it. I think that might actually be it for this cave and tutorial area, right? And then we get to go outside. We're gonna be able to pick our start. Now, this is where the game really gets started. And I love, this is my favorite type of intro for video games, where you start in an enclosed area and then you get released into the wild, you know? I don't care, go away, Eldwin. I think that's what it's called. Why are you sneaking, you coward? I would slay that thing in 2 seconds. I'm barefoot, it hurts my feet. Where's foot wraps? No, fur boots. Man alive, we're big. And oh, I see. So we have the hood on? Okay, that's like insane armor, seriously. We have the hood on because, oh, that's light armor, no wonder. I want to go for, oh, that's light armor as well. I want to go for heavy armor for sure. We have the hood on because we're so ugly. That's why, like, we're uggles, okay? Completed, unbound. Man alive, this game is beautiful. What did they end up doing, these freaks? Like, seriously. Okay, nuts to you, dude. I don't know who you are. Press left stick to start sneaking. I'm trying to sprint. I wanna sprint, dude. Is it right bumper? I don't know what the sprint button is. That's okay, though. Whatever. Let's pull out our sword just because it's beautiful. Never mind. Let's put it away. Oh, man. Oh, it's beautiful. It's amazing. They ended up in the draw distance quite a bit, too, because normally you couldn't really see that dungeon in as much detail as we can right now. Where's our friend? Oh, man, that guy's a slow poke. All right, we can totally end up just waiting for him at the next area. I mean, I have to get my controls all set up, too. But we gotta go over here. Oh, it's beautiful, man. Look at the world. I am so stoked about this. By the way, I want to double check. Did they... world map locations? Yeah. So we might have to actually get a bunch of mods right away. Just because you can see how cloudy the game is right now, just with the map, because this map is actually using the in-game, like, 3D engine to generate itself, right? And there's actually a very handy map mod that gets rid of all the clouds, makes the roads have a little bit more definition, and overall just makes it look a little bit sharper and better. And one of the things that's really cool is because the devs fully know the fact that mods are where it's at, I guess they're leaving a lot of this up to the modding community, where they actually just have to download the new mod tools and re-upload their mod. So hopefully it's gonna get a lot of those modders to come out of hiding, because they've been gone for a very long time. So now we get to choose our burst stone right here. You can choose these while you end up going out in the world and kind of discovering like more and more of them. Thief, of course, ends up giving us stuff towards sneaking. There's the mage one, and then there's just the warrior one, which is just going to make us learn combat skills 20% faster, which I'm pretty sure that's what all of these do, just towards magic and then sneaking and ranged and stuff like that, right? Oh, man. I am so stoked for this. Like, seriously, this is amazing. And the fact that my computer is actually running it properly is also crazy, because normally this game is insane when you're running mods. And right now, I mean, it's pretty good, man. The amount of detail that they put in this game, like that, like look at that, the fish swimming up and everything. That's so cool. Get out of here, you weird wolf that looks like a hyena. Seriously, he fell asleep. He's rolling. Look at him. He's the Doge. Much dank. Many wow. Oh my goodness, I am seriously so stoked about this, everybody. Ah! Finishing move! Oh, that's beautiful. I really gotta find my sprint button. Why can't he sprint? Oh, there we go. Oh, because we have to, like, hold a button to get the other button to work or something. That's right. Oh, it's all coming back to me. I'm starting to finally remember it all. Oh, yes. Now, today's episode is definitely gonna be almost done here, folks, because we're just gonna get to this starting area, this Riverton town, whatever, and we'll probably have to start this in the next episode. Now, granted, I know, you know, as far as, like, YouTube is concerned and everything like that, everybody that's playing this game ended up just getting to this town probably for their first episode. If not, other channels that end up making a lot more cuts in their videos probably ended up getting a lot further. Hello, little chicken. Look, it's Crichton. It's Critter from Trove. Okay, no, I won't do that because he's actually my brother. It's Jub Jub. Never mind Critter. It's Jub Jub, my father, because, you know, I'm an evil chicken. That's some lore stuff that most of you are really not going to understand. But if you're new to the channel, eventually it'll all make sense. Hello, Smithy idiot. You look beautiful. What? What can you tell me? Can I use your forge? I see no harm in using your forge. Blah, blah, blah. Use it to the table to improve your armor. If you've got raw materials, you can forge stuff from scratch. We're definitely gonna end up going down the smithing route for sure. Oh, we're just supposed to talk to this guy in general. Give me some supplies. What are you two doing here? Blah, 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 blah. I'm an idiot. Just kidding, he's a really manly man, I like him. Okay, what is all this stuff? A silver ring. A dragon attacked Helgen and destroyed it. Hadvar and I escaped together. Oh, we were supposed to just wait for him to talk to us, but I'm too impatient, so I ended up skipping all of it. I was hoping I was wrong about that. Oh no. The dragon just flew off this way. You must have seen it. You're right, I did see it, even though 2 seconds ago I didn't. I just didn't want to believe my eyes. Okay, I don't know if this guy's really a man or if he's just lying to himself. Here in Skyrim, there's this world coming, something, blah, blah, blah. You can always read the captions, folks. Honestly, who cares? So, something else that's very interesting that we may end up doing and may not. I don't know. But the dragons in this game, although they are definitely a highlight point, they actually don't activate unless you end up starting the main quest. Once you actually get to the first town, you could not talk to the Jarl of Whiterun, and you could explore the entire world. Granted, there's certain areas you're not going to be able to have access to, but we could explore the entire world without having any dragons to interact with. Now, where's the fun in that? Of course, so we're going to go there as quick as possible and activate some dragons, but I mean, I like exploring and stuff, man, so we might end up completing a dungeon or 2 before we end up doing that. But either way, we're gonna call it here for today's episode, everybody, because it's running a little long. Hopefully you enjoyed, though. Hope you enjoy the new series and everything like that. Seriously stoked to be starting this series. Hope you have a fantastic day, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like, sayonara, and stay epic.